Good morning and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Brave Heart Network Show, and this is Nancy D. Ocampo, your Brave Heart Eagle. So I am here again, and of course, this is for my challenge. I started my challenge on January 1. Everybody knows that my 2021 has already set for my challenge, and those who are willing to join me for this challenge, I am encouraging you, welcome, and be part of this challenge. The challenge is about one live per day on the Facebook or in your group. So now I'm on my second day of my live, and I'm having it on my Braveheart Netpreneur show. As part of it, I have started it since 2 months ago after the 30 days challenge. I started it weekly, and I have set it as my goal for my 90-day game plan as my challenge. And I'm encouraging my business partners who are listening with me, who have joined me for the 90-day challenge. Have a challenge in your life. If you cannot do the live challenge, then do something else. Like my sister here is doing the one post a day, one meaningful post a day with caption, with content, and with topic. So now for my challenge, for today's challenge, my topic is all about how did I overcome my failures. And this is also related with the topic yesterday, which is face your fear. And I have faced my fear, and this is how I overcome my failures. Let me just ask everyone, is anybody out there watching this video did not have any failure in your life? Then you can comment below, we can discuss, and you can share to me, you can share to us all the success that you have. Okay, but before I proceed, hi, outstanding morning, good morning to my business partner who is in Lagos right now. Salamat to my crown, salamat to all Lagos. Welcome and thank you very much for watching. I know we were talking earlier about this challenge, and now do it. Okay, go to the units of our group, and all the instructions are there, and you can just follow. All right, so let us proceed with the content of my talk for today, which is how did I overcome my failure. For all the years since I was young, I thought I was very successful. We came from a very poor family, yes, and very poor environment that I used to talk on my testimonies. Very poor, really poor, that we are 9 siblings in the family, and we are living in I don't know, it's 4 by 5 square meters area of a house. We call it in our country nipa house, or bahay kubo. All right. So we live in that house, which is the floor is made of sliced bamboo, and put it together. That's the floor that where we are sleeping with the mat, and then we sleep from the oldest, then go on with the up to the youngest, and then mother and father. That was how we grew up, and of course we produce everything that we are eating, but it's still not enough because we are nine, and of course we have chickens, we have pigs, we have vegetable. But those days we thought that uh, if you are not eating those hams, canned goods, nice fast from the fast food, you are the poorest. And that's why we thought that we are very, very poor because we eat vegetables only. And we will eat only meat once in a week or once in a month. So, but then, yeah, it was really hard. That's why we learn how to do our daily work in the house. We help our parents on the farm, and we at the early age I learned how to find things to sell, for my mother to sell in the market so that it will bring food in our house. So in short, that yes, we grow up in a poverty, and that's the reason why we strive. And I thought I was already very, very successful because education wise I excelled in my education. I have given myself focus, hard work in order for me to be always on the top of the list in the best students in my school. I thought I was really successful because of the poverty. I made myself and I made a way to become a nurse, which is not an easy situation. Being nine children in the family and sending to university is not easy. But I graduated and I passed the board one time. That made me think that I am already successful on my career. Working working as a nurse, I could say that I was very successful also because I landed a job in a Department of Education as a school nurse and consistently growing from that. And I applied for abroad, and I was accepted in Oman as a senior staff. I also applied to move in Dubai. Then I worked as a clinic nurse in a special needs school. So with salary, it was not the best, but it was good. It was good to my degree. But then, why I am saying that I have failures? I believe that 90%, if not 90% of people living in this world has faced so many failures in their life, and I am one of them. I am one of those having failures because I have realized that I have failed in so many things. I have failed in so many things, and yes, I said I was accepted. I got easily job in different areas, but it wasn't my dream. It wasn't my dream because I never dreamed of going to Middle East because my dream was going to America. That's the reason, that's the biggest reason why I proceed for my nursing career, my nursing course, because I believe that I can go to America. And it was try and try and try and try, and it was all fail until I quitted with that dream of going to America. And until now, I haven't been to America. But anyway, that's not the biggest failure that I have to overcome. My failure in life is my marriage. I was I was having that difficulty of talking about it ever since because I was a battered wife. I could not say physically because seldom that I was hit physically, but emotionally, mentally, I experienced, and that was the biggest failure that I have I have faced in my life, that I have overcome because I thought I will be the nurse. I thought that I will be getting crazy, or shall we say, if I did not overcome that failure, I believe I will be one of those patients that I had in that mental hospital. But the failure was really so hard, so difficult that many times I have a negative thought. I had a negative thought about myself. I lost confidence on myself. I lost I lost all those strength that I had when I was still younger, when I was still a student. I was bullied in my own house. It wasn't easy, but there was a voice that was helping me, keeping me strong. There was a voice that tapped me that you are strong. From your childhood, you are strong. It wasn't easy for me to battle that situation. And there are so many times, it's not only once that I ran away from my own home. On my first time that I ran away, it was in Manila when we were staying in Manila. It was so much that I cannot take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore. And I find myself walking down the street without thinking where I will be going. I was walking and walking and walking, and I found myself in a bus terminal. That bus terminal, there were benches. There were benches for the passengers waiting for their scheduled time. And because it was late at night, it was my thinking that if I stay here and just pass on the night, so that I will be safe, because that area was really not very safe for a person, for a woman like me walking on the street. So I was sitting down there thinking what I have done to myself, what I have done to this world, what have I done that I am punished with this kind of situation of life, until I fell asleep on that bench. 4 o'clock in the morning, I said it's already morning and I need to move on. I don't know where to go. That bus station is a terminal wherein buses are actually moving from Manila to my home area, to my town. But I was thinking that if I'll take this bus right now, the children are too young, they are too small to live alone, and and just go with my own. Those are the things that are bothering myself. So what I did in the morning, I walk again on those streets of Manila until I arrive. For those who knows Manila, I arrived the biggest park in Manila City or in the Philippines, which is Luneta. I was there early morning, and luckily I found my church, my own church was on the same place. So I went inside the church, sat down and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray until I was already telling all my emotion. I was expressing all my emotion by praying. At 12 o'clock at noon, because the zoo is very close to that church, so I started walking again, going to the zoo. I don't know, I was just thinking that maybe with looking at the animals that are inside the zoo, I might get relief of what I am feeling. And so it did, and I called my cousin who was there taking care of my son, and she just screamed and come home because Daryl is already knocking every door, anywhere looking for his mother. So it touches me so much. So I went home, and that's the time that I said I cannot just live like that. So that is just one of the stories of my runaway. I ran away in Dubai about I could say 20 days. Stayed with my friend Cecilia in Maldives. Stayed with her. She comforted me. Again, at the same thing, I slept on the bus area so that I can wait for the morning and go and call my friend to pick me up. I stayed there for 20 days with my phone off. And it's always that I have something, there is something or there's a reason that I need to go home because of my job, because I was going back to job again. That was holiday, so time to go back to job, so I have to go home. There are so many times until I could not take it anymore. I feel that my heart is already numb, my mind is already closed, and that's the right time when my friend introduced me to entrepreneur. Has introduced me to entrepreneur, and I just started ignoring everything that has happened to myself, to my home. It's just like a movie already. It's just a movie. If there is something very big situation that I cannot take, I'll just get out of the house, go to the department store, go to the mall. Sometimes I met my friends at 12 o'clock at the mall because in Dubai the groceries are open 24 hours. Sometimes I just met some of my friends. So you're still here, you're still shopping at this time. I just say yes. But the truth is I ran away just to run from that trouble in my own house. I continued with all of that situation until such time that I slowly recover and overcome all those hard feelings by doing one activity, and that is my entrepreneurship. I'm so thankful with my sponsor I am really grateful with the people that are around me, that surrounds me. My friend Erlinda Yusuf, Mercinia Cariaga, and all the friends that I have in the business. They are the one who took care of me. My friends who are in the school, they were the one who was motivating me. You can make it, you can do it. So how did I overcome that failure? I stayed with positive people. I stayed and surround myself with successful people. I always hear it from my mentor, Dr. Kenneth Mami Luapas, that this is the right thing for you to do. Forget what is going on the other side and go and move. And that's the time when I decided to embrace fully my entrepreneurship business. And of course, on this business, there are still so many disappointments, there are so many rejection, there are so many failures that I have experienced, I have encountered. But because I was already strong, my heart is already strong, my mind is already strong. Because of my experiences, I became stronger and stronger with any disappointment that I have overcome even the fear that I have. I was so scared to face people. Like I said yesterday, I was so scared to stand in front of people. I can do the injection, I can do the medication, but I was so scared to face people. I was so scared to convince people. I was so scared to sell. But after exposing myself to all those fear, overcoming the failure that I had in the past, because I was comparing, this is not as hard as what I have experienced in the past. So if people are rejecting on me, I'll go to the next. If people disappointed me, I learned how to ignore. I ignore. As long in my mind, as long as it will be between life and death, who cares? I'll do my own way. I know I am on my right track doing my business. Who cares? So I ignore. There are so many people in the world that I can talk to when I face rejection. And I started learning how to sell and sell, because that time when I started building my network, I can deliver an order in a place wherein I have to travel by bus 4 hours, 2 hours going and 2 hours coming back, just to satisfy my customer. And that's how I learned how to sell and continuously selling and selling. And I'm not scared. Whatever products that I am having right now, I can sell, I can introduce, and I know how to sell already. Thank you very much again, my crown, Salamatu, and I know that you are listening and watching, and I believe that you will be doing your challenge also. I encourage you to do your challenge. Thank you. Yeah, bravo. So right now I could say that I did overcome all those failures, because I already lost the confidence on myself. I already lost all those talents that I have, but I slowly overcome it by having myself being strong in every disappointments that I am facing. And the most important thing is I have used that failure for me to succeed in this business, and I'm still using it right now because this is the greatest story in my life that is pushing me through to be successful on my business, to be successful and achieve all my dream. And I'm still looking forward to help more my leaders overcome their failures too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And that is my topic for today. How did I overcome my failure? I believe if you like my story, you can press like, or you can push that like button on this page and share it to your friends. And I would like to invite you to be with us and take the challenge. Take the challenge. You can do it also. You can do any challenge. Challenge yourself for your success for this 2021. Because if we all do the positive way, I believe that there will be changes in our life. Okay, to all my business partner who are watching right down there, my best friend, my sister in Lagos, Salamatu, welcome, thank you very much. I'm inspired by your story, of course. I know you have a very, very good story, my crown, and you can do it, you can make it. Tell your story, tell it from heart. All right, so I'm inviting you again, once again tomorrow for another topic, another version, another exciting topic, and I have already. For those who are watching right now, who are part of the 90-day game plan, I would love to encourage you to go to our group, open the units, and do the activities, do the challenge, read all the topics, the activities that we are having, and let's do it without excuses. Without excuses, because I know that you have a greatness in you and you can make it, you can do it. We are in the right track, we are in the right company, in the right industry, and of course we are in the right group, and I guarantee you, you will become a brave heart netpreneur. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow, the same time. And I love you all. God bless you. God bless us all for this 2021. Let us achieve the biggest dream that we have. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and see you tomorrow.